Hello everyone, my name is Suri Flores and this is my channel. Last video we discussed about the sum and difference identities, and as a sort of review, let me recall some information which is very important in the previous videos of sum and difference identities. Sum and difference identities from the four fundamental operations. Sum and difference identities focus only to the main two operations, which is the addition and subtraction. The sum and difference identities will help us in finding the values of trigonometric functions, namely sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, and cosecant. And if we use subtractions as its operations, then it is the difference identities. And if we use additions as its operations, then it is the sum identities. It is important for us to be familiar with these identities, is it because it will help us to solve or to understand the next topics. So for today's topic, it is all about the half angle identities. Half angle identities will help us also in finding the values of each trigonometric functions. So this is the objectives of this video. The learners or our learners or the learners itself are now able to apply these identities and solving 6 trigonometric functions given with the value of an angle. Angle or a region. In solving half angle identities, it could be in a degree form or in a region form. So this is the formula we should be familiar for us to solve half angle identities. For sine, we have this sine A stands for angle or a region over 2, since it is a half angle identities, is equal to positive negative square root of 1 minus cos A over 2. And for our cosine, we have this cosine A over 2 is equal to positive negative square root of 1 plus cosine A over 2. In our tangent, we have these 3 given formulas here. First is tan A over 2 is equal to positive negative square root of 1 minus cosine A over 1 plus cosine A. Next is the tan A over 2 is equal to sine A over 1 plus cosine A. And the last formula is tan A over 2 is equal to 1 minus cosine A over sine A. So to visualize what is, or to apply those formulas, so we have this example. First is we have this find the value or find sine 45 degrees. So we have this sine 45 degrees as our given. So first is, as you observe, we have this formula at the top of our presentation, which is the sine. Again, sine A over 2 is equal to positive negative square root of 1 minus cosine A over 2. As we all know that sine 45 degrees is equal to sine 90 degrees minus or divide over 2. So proceed, instead of sine 45 degrees, just use sine 90 degrees over 2 is equal to, just substitute it to the given formula. So we have this positive negative square root of bracket 1 minus cosine parenthesis of 90 degrees, which is the value of our A. So bracket over 2. So next tip is copy the sine 90 degrees over 2 is equal to positive negative square root of 1. Then the value of our cos 90 degrees is equal to 0 degrees. So over 2. Simplify, so we have this sin 45 degrees, which is equal to sine 90 degrees over 2, which is equal to 1 or square root of 1 over 2, or 1, since square root of 1 is 1, then over square root of 2. So simplify again. So we have this sine 45 degrees equal to square root of 2 over 2 as its final answer or the value. Next is, how about the cosine 45 degrees? So the formula here is we have this cosine A over 2 is equal to positive negative square root of 1 plus cosine A over 2. Again, cos 45 degrees is equal to cos 90 degrees over 2. Cos 90 degrees over 2 is equal to positive negative square root of bracket 1 plus cos 90 degrees bracket is equal to 2. Find the values of our cos 90 degrees. So we have this cos 90 degrees over 2 is equal to positive negative square root of 1 plus 0 degrees over 2, or equal to cos 45 degrees is equal to 1 square root of 2. And the final answer is cosine 45 degrees is equal to square root of 2 over 2. So another example here is, how about the cosine 30 degrees? Again, the same formula. We have cosine A over 2 is equal to positive negative square root of 1 plus cosine A over 2. Cosine 30 degrees is equal to cosine 60 degrees over 2. Cosine 60 degrees over 2 is equal to, just substitute the given value to our formulas. We have this positive negative square root of bracket 1 plus cosine 60 degrees over 2. Cosine 60 degrees over 2 is equal to positive negative square root of 1 plus square root of 3 over 2 as the value of our cosine 60 degrees. So we have this 60 degrees over 2. So the final answer is cosine 30 degrees is equal to square root of 2 plus square root of 3 over 2. Another example, how about find tan 3 pi over 8? As you observe, it is the given is in the form of region form. It is a region given. We have this given tan 3 pi over 8. So as we remember, this the formula of our in finding tangent. So we have this tangent A over 2 is equal to positive negative square root of 1 minus cosine A over 1 plus cosine A. Next is tan A minus 2 is equal to sine A over 1 plus cosine A. Then we have the last formula, tangent A over 2 is equal to 1 minus cosine A is equal over sine A. As we all know that tan 3 pi over 8 is equal to tan bracket of 3 pi over 4 divided by or over 2. Tan 3 pi over 4 over 2, we have in this example here, use the formula which is the number 3. The tan A over 2 is equal to 1 minus cosine A over sine A. So we have this, substitute the given value to our given formula. So we have this 1 is equal to 1 minus cosine 3 pi over 4 over sine 3 pi over 4. Tan 3 pi over 4 divided by 2 is equal to 1 minus the value of our cosine 3 pi over 4 is negative square root of 2 over 2. Then our sine, the value of our sine 3 pi over 4 is square root of 2 over 2. So simplify, we have this final answer, the tan 3 pi over 8, which is our given, is equal to 1 plus square root of 2. And that will be all for this video. I hope you like it, and if you want to learn more or to practice it in your home, just find, or this is the skills exercise given that I will dictate. So the skills exercise is the tan, no rather, the sine 15 degrees and cosine 35 degrees.